What's up, guys? So I got a video today on something that I'm pretty sure nobody is going to like, but please hit the like button anyway, okay? Just for sharing this with you guys and making you aware of this. And I do have to give a shout out to my subscriber, Kurt, who sent me this. So thank you for sending me this, because this is something that a lot of you are going to want to know, because this is probably going to be the future of what you're going to be seeing in Las Vegas, on the Strip, downtown, and I'm sure in the off Strip properties as well at some point in the future. So if you guys remember, I'm showing you guys this tweet here that I put out a couple months ago. I also asked this on my community tab on my channel. This was right after the Artisan Hotel. Remember, they were charging the electricity fee at their property. And so I saw a lot of the fees people were joking about in the comments section that they think are coming next. So I put out this poll and asked people what they thought about fees, another fee coming to Las Vegas. And, the ice machine fee apparently won. But there was someone who gave a good reply here in this thread for something I'm like, you know what? I could actually see this happening. And right here, Andy. So he said his money is on this one. Already have incentives at major chains to have housekeeping skip your room. Next step is to make daily housekeeping and fresh towels an upgrade. Well, Andy, you're right, man, because here we go. $40 per day for hotel housekeeping. A reader got socked with that charge. Here's how to avoid it. This is from thepointsguy.com. I will link this article down below, and this is what one of his regular readers sent to him. So this is yeah, we'll go through this. We'll talk a little bit at the end. You guys can tell me your thoughts down below. So the article starts off just talking about sometimes there's issues with check-in and that kind of thing, and all that sort of stuff. And it just talks here about how his reader, Mark, so recently did a stay at the Hilton Grand Vacations at the Flamingo in Las Vegas. If you guys don't know, here's the Flamingo, right? Like center strip, right in the heart of the action in the tourist corridor here in Las Vegas. So he went to stay at the Hilton Grand Vacations at the Flamingo in Las Vegas. He booked a one-bedroom suite on the Hilton website, just like any normal hotel stay you or I would book at Hilton.com. But upon arrival, the front desk told him housekeeping wasn't included and presented him with a sheet of paper outlining his options. And here's the photo that they posted. So right when the guy got there, this is what he was given. You can see the name Hilton Grand Vacations on it. It says basically $33 a day plus tax for studio rooms, $39 a day plus tax for one-bedroom suites, and $72 per day plus tax for two-bedroom suites. That is what you do if, you say that you want daily housekeeping. It says right here, it says if you check this box, it says, want to receive daily housekeeping services. I understand I will be assessed the applicable daily housekeeping fee. So there it is in black and white. For everyone to see. Article does continue here making some really good points, and it talks about how the Hilton Grand Vacations is a timeshare property. So they actually thought that first their reader Mark maybe just didn't notice that it was maybe he didn't realize it could be a little bit different, that he wasn't aware of the housekeeping fee, but then they said to look on their own the same way Mark did. So when they did that, they went to the Hilton website. And sure enough, right here it says, sure enough, we couldn't find anything that indicated housekeeping wasn't included. And it goes through the room part here. It says, they tried to reach Hilton, but there was no comment. If they get something back, they'll update. So it just shows them going through here. And basically, this is like their proof saying, yeah, they couldn't find anything that said there's a daily housekeeping fee. Now listen to this. So the property does disclose that it charges a $25 resort fee per night, right? And details what that includes, like your internets, free phone calls, right? The pool, all that kind of stuff. But I mean, $25 resort fee, but daily housekeeping, the cheapest is $33. I mean, and you're paid what, more than double, almost triple that if you have daily housekeeping for a two-bedroom suite. I mean, so you're paying well over what the resort fee is just to get your room cleaned on a daily basis. And and this is just their bottom line. Then I'll give my 2 cents. So it says the Hilton does The website does a poor job disclosing the housekeeping is included in the room rate at the Hilton Grand Vacations at the Flamingo. Since all the changes in the pandemic, it's reasonable to wonder if you'll even get daily housekeeping when you do request it. And he just talks about his stay. He does, suggests calling ahead to the reservation line if you have any questions or anything like that. So this is just, it's kind of strange because this sentence makes a good point right here. So when you consider you can still find plenty of nights where room rate at the Las Vegas Strip property is less than $100 per night, $40 for housekeeping, and $25 for resort fee can easily almost double your nightly expense. One thing to know for those of you that get a lot of points with Hilton, it says that booking with Hilton honors points won't get you out of the housekeeping fee like this. So if you got a lot of points with Hilton, it's not going to help you. So this is a good point about the costs involved with this. I mean, because the housekeeping fee is more than the resort fee, and the fact that it doesn't get disclosed is obviously not good, because just about anybody who's going on vacation, if you find like a fee like that when you get there that wasn't told to you up front, most people are going to be pretty unhappy, especially when they feel like whatever they paid for up front has already been paid for out the door, all taxes, all fees, everything included, and they show up in person and they get told, oh, by the way, there's actually this extra fee, or by the way, you're going to actually have to pay more if you want this when you thought you were getting it included. Now, when he talks about the pandemic and wondering about daily housekeeping, this is one of the things that the whole situation with the pandemic is probably going to change, not just in Vegas, but across the country, where, these hotels are going to be looking to try to cut costs. I mean, that's part of, what the businesses do. They need to try to help their own businesses' financial health. They try to look to where they can cut costs. And if you have people who really don't care about having their room cleaned on a daily basis, some people will just come for one night, 2 nights, and they really don't care to have their room cleaned each day. So if that's the case, you have people who don't want that, then, well, it's okay. If they don't want it, then, hey, why are you going to, expend the labor to do that? So for the casino or the hotels, it's a way for them to save money, because if not as many people are going to actually want this, then they don't need to have as many housekeepers. They're not going to need as many employees, because they're not going to have as many rooms to clean, because some people are just not going to want it. They're not going to want to pay for it. So going forward, this is probably what's going to be very common on the Strip. I mean, really all around Vegas, and I'm sure in other states as well, where if you want your room cleaned, you're going to have to pay for it. Is what you're going to have to do. So this is part of the frustration that people have with stuff like this, is when you look at things like other fees, like the resort fee, right? This is, and I'll link all this stuff down below. This is from Frommer's. And it talks about, they give you the list of the resort fees that you want to know when you're coming here. So when people see 39, 35, 39, 39, 32, 30 something, 20 something. Some of these, 30 plus, 40 plus dollars kind of thing for resort fee. So you have these, heck, even Virgin, this article is obviously a little older, it says soon to be Virgin. But at the time of this article, even with the cost of resort fees that people pay is something that annoys a lot of people. Then you look over here, you have your room tax, 13.35% room tax. The sales tax in Las Vegas is 8.25%. So you have sales tax 8.25, room tax 13.35. There's also live entertainment tax. This is Department of Taxation from the state of Nevada. The live entertainment tax, this was enacted in 2004, but it was adjusted in 2009, I believe. And I'll scroll down right here for you guys. So this is what are live entertainment taxes? 2015, they adjusted it. So on October 1st, 2015, the rate is 9% of the admission charge to a facility that provides live entertainment with a minimum occupancy of 200, or 9% of the charge expressed in money for live entertainment provided by an escort. There used to be like a 2-tier system for the whole live entertainment tax, but now it looks like it's just flat 9%. So, it's just like when people want to go see live music, they're going to hear the live entertainment tax. When they just book their room, they got the sales tax and the room tax on top of it. And they got the resort fees on top of that. And then now, if they want their room clean, they got a housekeeping fee on top of that. So it's obviously said a lot of things that people, when they see all these fees, they're like, what the hell? Like, why am I paying so much for all of these? So it's, but it's probably the future for Las Vegas. It really is. for this strip and this image you see right here. This is probably the future. Daily housekeeping fee, or if you want housekeeping at all, they're going to charge you. And I think the article said too somewhere that if you, I think, stay 5 days or 5 days or 5 nights, if you stay at the property, then they give you like 1 free day of housekeeping. So it's like, that's part of the thing now. Like parking used to be free, right? For everybody. Now it's like, well, if you stay here, certain place you get free parking, or if you have this certain, if you gamble enough, then you can get free parking kind of thing. So it's like something that used to be free is now basically becoming a luxury that you're going to have to pay for when you come on your vacation. So I want to hear what you guys have to say about this down below. I know a lot of people are not going to be happy, but like I said, please like the video anyway. So I do appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you being so awesome. Be on the lookout for the $33, $40, $72 per day housekeeping fee if you are booking your room, whether it's at the Hilton or at the Flamingo, or maybe one of these other properties that may start implementing as soon as well. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being so awesome. I will see you again soon.